Good morning, everybody. Welcome you all to the today's case study on boiler explosion. Empathy part. Explosion in steam boilers became more frequent nowadays, leading to loss of human life. We know the two important application of water in industry. One is for heating purpose, where the water is used for generation of steam, and the second important application of water in industry is for cooling purpose, where it is used in cooling tower and the cold water is used for cooling of reactors, vessels and all. In thermal power plants, the fuel coal is used to generate steam from water, and high pressure steam goes and runs the turbine, which in turn runs the generator to generate electricity. So water is required for generation of steam, but whatever water available cannot be used in steam boiler. We need a good quality boiler feed water. If the quality of the water is poor, it has got its own consequences. Now let us see what are the causes of boiler explosion. Poor water treatment prior to using the water as boiler feed water, and because of that there will be scale and sludge formation, boiler corrosion. These are related to water. Then overheating, low water level, and safety valve malfunctioning. How it explodes? The steam which is under pressure, when it gets a vent, it expands 20 times, and also the remaining hot water which also expands, at least 20% of the water becomes steam, boiling water, and which expands 1700 times. So the amount of expansion will be severe, which leads to explosion. How to prevent the boiler explosion? We need to use good quality boiler feed water, correct settings, pressure relief valve, proper functioning of pressure release valve, regular inspection. Now let us come to the quality of water. The water available for usage may not be of good water. The main quality problem of water is due to its hardness. The hardness is due to presence of calcium and magnesium salts as sulfates, chlorates and bicarbonates. They form either sludge or scale. Sludge is nothing but floating precipitates or precipitates in the suspended form. And the scale is formation of an odd adhering coating on the inner walls of the boiler. What are the effects of this scale and sludge? Sludges are poor conductors. They tend to waste portion of heat, and along with scales they get entrapped into various pipe connections, plugs, gauges, thereby creates problem. But the scale which forms hard coating on the inner walls of the boiler, being an insulator, it reduces the amount of heat. So we need to heat more to generate the required steam. The temperature is increased, which in turn we use lot of fuel, wastage of fuel, and in extreme cases, when the coating of this scale becomes higher and higher, in a stage some part of this scale gets broken, and that parts gets exposed to very high temperature, and which leads to sudden formation of higher quantity of steam, which leads to boiler explosion. So we need to use proper quality of boiler feed water. There are two important methods by which the water is treated and then that water is used as boiler feed water. One of the method is by demineralization process, where the water is made to pass through two types of resins. One cation exchange resin, another one is anion exchange resin. The cation exchange resins will have exchangeable hydrogen ions, which replaces hydrogen for the cations. That means the resin takes up the cations from the water and gives out hydrogen exchanges. And then that water passes through anion exchange resin, where the resin takes up the anions and gives out hydroxyl ion. So when the water passes through these two resins, all the cations and anions will be removed. This is the plant. In one of the chamber we have got cation exchange resins. In second chamber there is anion exchange resin. When the water flows into cation exchange resins, the cations like calcium, magnesium, sodium, potassium, etc. are taken up by the resin and gives out hydrogen. And the water goes to the second chamber where all the anions, sulfates, chlorides, etc. are absorbed by the resins and it gives out the hydroxyl ion. The hydrogen ion and the hydroxyl ion combine to form water, and all the water which is coming out of the second chamber will be free from both cations and anions. So by demineralization process or deionization process, it's also called soft water plant, where all the ions, both cations and anions, will be removed. It is free from all the ions, which is used as a boiler feed water. But when you need very high pressure steam with where the temperature is very high and pressure is very high, we need still much better quality of water. So for this purpose, reverse osmosis better than deionization process. Deionization process only removes the cations and anions, which is good enough. But if you want still pure water, the water is passed through RO process. RO is called reverse osmosis. Osmosis, when two solutions or a solution, a solvent and a solution is bifurcated by a semi-permeable membrane, the solvent will flow into the solution. This is called osmosis. But when we apply excess pressure on the opposite direction, that is on the solution side, solution contains both solvent plus solute, the substances, salts. So when you apply excess pressure, the solvent from the solution gets separated, goes out to the solvent. That means from the impure water, pure water goes through the semi-permeable membrane to the pure water. So you get pure water out of it. All the impurities are removed. This is also called ultrafiltration, where the semi-permeable membrane allows only the solvent to flow, not the solute. So when you apply high pressure, the solvent from the solution goes into the solvent side, leaving behind all the solutes. So we get very, very pure water from the RO process. So if you use either demineralized water or high purity RO process water, there won't be any problem of scale and sludge formation. But if the boiler feed water is impure, if the treatment process is not done properly, over a period of time, due to the scale formation, we need, since we are heating too much, being it as the sludge, scale is as an insulator, the boilers need to be heated more to generate steam. Heating to high temperature, the quality of the metal of the boiler gets reduced, and during long duration the thickness of the wall gets reduced, and at a time it may lead to explosion. So first, the quality of boiler water should be ensured properly during its period of operation for years. Once that is ensured, and if you are assured of there is no scale and sludge formation in the water, then the other aspects, other safety measures are to be checked. That is the safety relief device, frequent inspection of that, the temperature and pressure control gauges to be inspected, any external leakages to be properly inspected once in a while, and regular inspection of the thickness of the vessel, boiler vessel needs to be checked. If these things are properly checked and inspected, there is no problem of boiler explosion. And main problem of boiler explosion due to water quality is assured if you use treated water from demineralization plant or RO process plant. Okay, so boiler explosion can be avoided by proper usage of good quality water. Thank you very much.